Hello students, welcome to part 6 of chapter 11, Enhancement in Food Production. Today we are going to discuss about how microbes are used for industrial production of vitamins and antibiotics. So let us first discuss about vitamins. Vitamins are complex organic compounds. They are also called as vital amines, which are required by our body in a very small quantity, and they are required for normal growth and development of our body. All vitamins are not produced by our body, so they should be consumed through our food or sometimes by tablets. Now there are different types of vitamins. They are classified as fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins. Fat soluble vitamins are vitamin A, D, E and K, and water soluble vitamins are vitamin B and C. Let us see about vitamin production. Vitamins are manufactured by fermentation technology using various microbes. For example, vitamin B2, it is produced by using Neurospora gossypi or Erythromycin ashby. Vitamin B12 is produced by using a bacteria Pseudomonas denitrificans. Vitamin C is produced by using a fungus Aspergillus niger. So either by using a fungus like Neurospora or Aspergillus or a bacteria like Pseudomonas, different types of vitamins are produced. Let us see how vitamins produced in commercial or at industrial levels. So the different vitamins that are produced are thiamine, also called as vitamin B1, riboflavin, B2, pantothenic acid, B5, pyridoxine, B6, folic acid, B9, methylcobalamin, B12, beta-carotene, which is a provitamin of vitamin A, which is later converted into our body into vitamin A, and ergosterol, which is provitamin D. And all these vitamins are very useful for our body. Let us now talk about antibiotic productions. What are antibiotics? Antibiotics are substances which are produced in very small amounts by certain microbes. So they are produced by certain microbes, and what they do, they inhibit the growth of other microorganisms. So they are inhibiting the growth of other microorganisms. Most antibiotics, they are secondary metabolites. That is, they are produced as a secondary source, we can say. They can be antifungal, they can be antibacterial, or they can be fungicidal or bactericidal in nature. Production of first antibiotic. The first antibiotic discovered was penicillium, and there is a wonderful story behind it. It was accidentally discovered by British physician Dr. Alexander Fleming when he was working with a bacteria Staphylococcus aureus. So this great person, he was working on a petri dish on some bacteria Staphylococcus aureus. He found that in his culture medium, suddenly the bacteria Staphylococcus stopped growing on one end of the petri dish. When he examined it carefully, he saw that some mold has grown on it. Some fungus had grown on it, which was Penicillium notatum. And that fungus was releasing some substances which was causing or hampering the growth of the Staphylococcus. And because of those secretions from the fungus Penicillium notatum, Staphylococcus aureus was not growing. Thus, he concluded that something is secreted from that fungus Penicillium notatum, which is stopping the growth of Staphylococcus aureus. So, accidentally, British physician Dr. Alexander Fleming, he found out or he discovered about first antibiotic. Later, there were two other scientists, Ernest Chain, as you can see in the picture, and Howard Florey. They carried out many experiments, and they proved yes, penicillium has a full potential as antibiotic. It can be used to kill some harmful bacteria. Since then, antibiotics are commonly produced for therapeutic uses. Now, let us see the different antibiotics which are produced and the different microbial sources. The first is chloromycetin. It is produced by Streptomyces venezuelae. Erythromycin, commonly used for throat infection, produced by Streptomyces erythraeus. Streptomycin, produced by Streptomyces griseus. Oxytetracycline, also called as terramycin, produced by Streptomyces aurifaciens. So the first four, if you see, I have changed this chart from your textbook. First we have considered all the microbial source which are belonging to genera Streptomyces and the 4 antibiotic produced by them. Then now penicillium. Penicillium, of course, when it was founded, it was obtained from Penicillium notatum, but it can be also obtained from Penicillium chrysogenum. Griseofulvin, it is obtained from Penicillium griseofulvum. So fulvin is obtained from fulvum. You just remember the name like this. Bacitracin is another antibiotic and it is produced from microbial source Bacillus licheniformis. So I think this chart will be easy for you to remember. First 4, chloromycetin, erythromycin, streptomycin and terramycin are obtained from Streptomyces species. Out of which I think erythromycin is very simple to remember because erythrius, correct? And then 2 we have taken from penicillium and finally from bacitracin. Now, many deadly diseases were controlled by using antibiotics all over the world, such as plague, whooping cough, diphtheria, leprosy. So, with this, we have completed the part. In the next part, we will study about how microbes are used in industrial use of hormones and preparing enzymes. Thank you.